Hello and welcome. My name is JesseMcDesign. Today we're going to be doing a quick one-day build of this little thread rack. Let's get started. So what I got going on here is I like to try and get things out so I can see them more, and like I have a bunch of my leather stuff is just like packed away into like, they're all organized little bins, but it's in like a little case and everything, so I'm gonna try and just separate some things. So what I want to do today is just a quick little build. I just want to build like a rack for, I'm starting to collect more colors of thread and different things. So I want to build a rack that just has a bunch of different pegs that I can just kind of set all these on, and I'm gonna add a little bit so I can add to this. But and then maybe we'll be able to put it on the wall or just somewhere so everything's out and I can see it. But I'm just gonna let the camera run, and I'm just gonna kind of work through this real quick. It shouldn't take me much, but a few minutes. Depending how tight I can get this rod to fit inside this wood. All I might have to do is just put like a little dab of glue like on the back side, and then I might drill out the centers of these just a little bit more than what it is, because this wood on wood creates quite a bit of friction. I don't know if I won't be able to pull the thread out and have it spin smoothly. So we're just gonna start with what we got going on here. I've kind of spread these out so they're right on the edge, with just a little bit of a gap in between each of them, so they will spin freely. And after I get these lined up, what I'm gonna do is take my screwdriver here and use it as a center punch. I'm just gonna mark all of these. Okay, and right there I just added 3 more extra spaces for any new colors I end up getting. But we have that all marked out. I'm actually gonna place this end one back on there so we can Okay, now before we put this away, I want to figure out the length of this with one of these, plus about a quarter, right at about 4 1/8. So we're just gonna mark that down the length of this, and hopefully I should have enough for at least what I have, if not all of these. So okay, so I should have enough. This last little bit is really warped, so I might not use it, but I still should have enough for this. So we're gonna cut all these little pieces into little dowels, and then we'll jam a couple holes through this and remount these centers of these, because there's some stuff left in the inside of them. I'm not sure how they do it, but it's definitely not with a drill bit, because there's quite a bit left in some of these, and it definitely won't work as I would like. Okay, we're just gonna do a quick sand on the edges here. I don't want to get too crazy. I just want to knock the rough edge from the saw off. I'm not going for anything super fancy or anything here, you know, just a super quick build that pretty much anybody can do. With a few simple tools. You can saw I just used the handsaw to cut these few things down. It only took a matter of minutes. And all I'm doing is taking that rough little edge there, just giving it a couple quick stripes. I got a nice little edge there. Alright, so now what I gotta do is I'm gonna actually use this piece so I don't drill through my mat here. Pre-drill all of these with the 1/8 inch. And now we're gonna chase it with, I believe, it's a little hot there, with I believe a 1/4 inch, which will be this, and that seems right. So my plan, like I said, was hopefully these can just kind of like friction fit inside of here. And if anything, I'll just put a dab of glue on the back side so they don't go nowhere. But now we're gonna board these out to the 1/4 inch and make sure they fit proper. Oh yeah, just like I said, you hear that? Nice and tight. Yeah, that definitely shouldn't go anywhere. But I'm gonna drill all these out, and I'm actually gonna sand these holes like I did, make sure they're just clean and they look halfway decent. And then we'll friction fit all those, and just because I'll put a little dab on the back side just to make sure they don't go anywhere. And then we're also gonna drill out the centers of these bad boys. Okay, now we're just gonna simply shove these pegs down these holes. I added a little chamfer on both sides on the top just so they slide in a little bit easier, and then on the bottom so I can add that extra little couple dabs of glue just to keep these things in place. Alright, so there you have it. A couple of them are a little bit crooked. I think I'm gonna fix those. I think that'll do. You know, it's kind of hard to get a freehand drill to be perfectly straight up, you know, but I think this will be. Oh yeah, now we're talking. There you have it. Now I'm gonna carefully flip this upside down. Tell you what, I've never used like the accelerator for super glues and stuff like that, but I just got this a few weeks ago and it's definitely a game changer. You know, you can do stuff like that and then a matter of seconds, you're ready to go. There you have it. This is actually what I intend to be the front. And you know, you can't get much more better than that for literally, I just had this thing running the whole time. There isn't a timer on it, but I can't imagine it's been more than 30 minutes. You know, it's super easy for anybody to do. I left about a 1/4 inch hanging over the top, so if you do want to put it on the wall, which I might do, I think, you can hang it like that. It's, you know, there's enough to, it's not gonna fall off. These are actually still fairly snug. I might go one size higher. Maybe not. They're probably pretty good. I want them fairly snug. But there you have it. If you like what you saw, hit the thumbs up. If you want to see more, hit the subscribe. I'm always over here doing just random creative art projects. So I'll see you on the next one.